thing, he put that weed in the floor back here because it was no weed in his car at all. And nobody else been in his car. Just like I told him, I say, nobody else been in his car but my wife, my daughter, and me. That's it. I said, we don't do drugs at all. So, y'all had to, when you went open this back door and bent down, he said, you sure? That's when you put that damn weed in there, on the floor under the, like that.
Conscious and breathing advice, he just got shot. Unknown area, 2121. Nothing further. 9-1, respond. That's 9-1.
Back up.
Get the light out of my face!
You walked up to me.
Back there, man. My little daughter was sitting right there on that side. Ain't no weed in there, man. I'm sure about that. Because I don't smoke at all.
I don't know what to do.
Man, that is not from this car. That ain't no way in hell.
You gonna tell me I put that there or something?
Ain't no way in hell because I just took the car seat out of there and that was not on the damn floor. Ain't no way in hell. I'm not even finna go for that. No, no, no. Because my daughter's car seat just came out this car and that was not on the floor.
So I'm gonna make a deal.
I just showed you. Oh, no, bro. Bro, no. I'm not finna go for that because my daughter's car seat came out this car. That was not on the floor.
I'm not even going to put you in handcuffs because I don't feel like you're a threat. Alright? And I'm not going to lie, I like the way you dress, so.
You can search the car.
Fly guy, man. Fly guy. I can't.
I hit my hat, man. My head is cold.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, man.
You want the hat?
Yeah. It was like, I'm like, ain't nowhere in hell. Ain't nowhere in hell. I took my daughter's car seat out of there.
Somebody else. Oh, shit. I don't know if you put somebody else.
It was nobody. The only person that was in that back seat was my daughter.
You see, we're not lying, like I showed you.
Well, that was not back there when I took my daughter.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, folks.
No, because I don't.
They asked him about a hat. He said, I can't really tell what he said. And then they got this pink hat out of the car and he put it on. I don't know why they're pulling this guy over, why they're joking with him. I don't know what they're looking for inside of his car.
Your ID in that car?
No.
Is it on?
No, he's not on.
You're not collecting?
I ain't gonna be driving. I just told her he's gonna go to the gas station.
I'm guessing he gave them consent to search his car.
When did you get the car? When did you rent the car?
She rented the car on the 17th.
Is there anybody else in the car?
In the car?
Yeah, besides your kid?
No. No, nobody else in the car.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't tell him.
Fuck!
I told him at the light, sitting there, I was sitting next to me, he was like, I got something wrong. I looked over, like, dude, I didn't like that.
I'm like, what are you talking about? You say you're supposed to turn in the
I
inner lane.
was like, yeah, you gotta
I'm like,
close this lane.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so like,
Everyone, if you don't learn anything from watching cop watching videos, never, ever, ever consent to the police searching your vehicle. Don't ever do it. Make them get a warrant. If anything, consent to let them search and then immediately revoke consent. That means if they find something if they don't stop searching after you revoke consent and they find something, thrown out. Fruit of the poisonous tree.
glad you brought out here.
Sometimes I do the bell. I be at up there. I really don't really do too much in Orlando.
Oh.
But I be out of town, like,
I'll be way downtown.
I be like in Tampa or I go to Port.
Okay, that's all.
Go from Tampa.
Be out there eating.
no, I ain't even see y'all. I see y'all was right there.
I never could understand why people choose to sit here and have a conversation with them while they're hemming them up, while they're impeding their travels. People will stand there and have conversations. It doesn't make any sense to me. People will shake their hand at the end of being having their time wasted. It just makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, this guy in the pink hat thinks that they're just having this fun, jovial conversation. And all they're trying to do is get him to say something that's going to incriminate him so they can throw torture bracelets on him and throw him into a damn dungeon. Sorry guys, I know it's a little dark, but I don't feel like wasting my light on my light battery on this one.
I'm just saying, I don't know if that. That's what it is. back in your car. I know it's cold. Just park right across the road. Okay? Yeah, sleep. Yeah, you said that. Yeah, all right. I can see that.
I'm gonna go talk to this guy, let him know he should not let them search his car. Hey sir, I just want to let you know, you don't have to let them search your car.
No, I let them search the car because I ain't have nothing in here.
I know, but they will plant stuff in your car.
So
Never let cops search your car. Never give them consent. Refuse it. Make them get a warrant. And don't talk to them. Don't answer questions, bro. Because all they're trying to do is get you in trouble. You think you're having a good, fun conversation? All they're trying to do is get you to say something that's going to get you in trouble.
I'm smarter than that.
What's that?
I let him search. I'm smarter now. I let him search because it wasn't nothing in here for them to do. But like I told them, it was like, oh, you got weed in the car. I'm like, there's no weed in this car.
Why do they ask you about weed?
Talking about they seen weed on the floor in the backseat. I'm like, there's no weed on the floor in the backseat. I say, bro, I say, you can search this car. I say, I guarantee there's no weed in the car. He said, you sure about that? Yes, I'm sure about that. I say, because only people that been in this car is my daughter and my wife. I said, we don't smoke at all.
And what did they see that they thought was weed?
So apparently so that's why I told him. I say, you had to put that there. It was a plastic bag with some little crumbs of weed in it. So he was like, I was like, I say that wasn't there. That's why I was going off on them. I said, that was not there. I said, you can't sit here and tell me that was there. I said, because when I took my daughter's car seat out of this car, it was nothing on this floor.
So wait, they say they found weed in your car?
Yeah.
And what, they let you go?
Because it was just a bag with a little few crumbs of weed in it.
And you think they planted it?
Oh yeah, for sure I know they did.
Okay, that's why you don't let them search your car.
For sure I know they did. It's just because because he didn't want me to look in the back seat. He was like, oh, don't look in the back seat. He didn't want me to look in the back seat on the floor. Because I know for a fact it wasn't no weed on this floor.
So why did they pull you over in the first place?
He said he pulled me over because when I turned out, I pulled out in the middle lane. I was supposed to pull out in the
close lane.
The close lane.
The near lane, yes.
I said, I never knew that. I never knew that. He said, only way we wouldn't mess with you if you was going to go into a turning lane. I said, I never knew that. Then when you turn out, you got to go into this lane. I'm like, there's no cars on the road. Why can't I just go in the middle lane?
So why do you think they actually pulled you over?
I don't know why they actually, that's what he said he pulled me over for. Because when I turned out, I was in the middle lane.
But you think it had anything with driving while black?
I have no idea. I can't even say. I know one thing. He put that weed in the floor back here because it was no weed in his car at all. And nobody else been in this car. Just like I told him, I say, nobody else been in this car but my wife, my daughter, and me. That's it. I said, we don't do drugs at all. So, y'all when you went open this back door and bent down, he said, you sure? That's when you put that damn weed in there, on the floor like that.
So did they take it?
Yeah, he took it. He took it.
Yeah, man, that's why you never let them search your car, man, because they will plant stuff in your car. That's what I said before you even said that they found it. They will plant stuff in your car.
Yeah, I know. I know they would. He was like, I'm gonna let you go. You see, like, you're cool. I'm like, bruh, first of all, I know that weed ain't come from me because I don't smoke weed. Ain't nobody else been in this car. So if you did take me to jail for weed, I'm gonna beat that charge because I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs at all, period. And for you to say that was in his car and my daughter be in his car, I know you lying. I know you lying because my child be in his car and we don't do drugs. I never, not once a day in my life, smoke weed. My wife never smoked weed either. My 2-year-old daughter sit on this side of the car. So you finna tell me that it was weed on the floor on the side of the car that she sit in and nobody else been in this car?
Yeah, they'll probably take that same baggie, pull someone else over, and drop it in their car and let them go because they're trying to find something bigger. But you don't ever let them search, man.
That's what he was trying to do. I know he was trying to find something bigger, but he couldn't find nothing bigger. You couldn't find nothing bigger because why? I don't do shit. I'm not a criminal. I don't do all that type of foolishness. That's not me. I wasn't raised in the streets. I was raised in the house. So you're not finna find all this bullshit in my car. No, you're not.
Did you get their names or badge numbers or anything? So next time, get their name and their badge numbers, and that way, because I saw that their body cams were on, and if you could see them planting the baggie in your car if their body camera was on. So think about that.
That's one thing I don't know if his body cam was on when he went down.
Well, I saw one of their body cameras on. I couldn't tell on both of them. So
because I was trying to look in the back seat, he was like, no, come back over here. Because I was like, weed where? He was like, in the back seat. I'm like, bro, ain't no weed on this back seat on the floor.
So wait, you tried to see what they saw and they told you not to look at it?
Yeah. He told me, no. He didn't want me to come and look. Because I was trying to look to see what the hell he was talking about. But he didn't want me to look.
I bet you because I was here with my camera, things would have probably turned out different.
Yeah, it probably would have. It probably would have.
All right, well, I'm glad you're all right, and I'm glad that, that whatever they tried to do wasn't worse for you, man. But like I said, take my advice. If they ever ask to search your car, say, I do not consent to you searching my vehicle, and they can't. They can't. All right? All right, man.
He's talking about, you turned out. I'm like, bro, I never knew you had to turn in the inner lane when you turning out of somewhere.
Technically, you have to turn into the lane that's closest to you. Okay? And
yeah, that's what he was saying.
And then you have to, if you want to go to the turn lane, you have to give a signal, go to the center, and then give a signal and go to the third lane to the left.
And out of all the years I've been driving, I pull out. I never just go in that inner to the nearest lane. I always just turn out and go.
They didn't care about that. They saw you and your chains probably, and they just wanted to pull you over. Yep. It's called a pretextual stop.
They seen somebody in the car by themselves, and they seen how I was dressed, and that was that. Exactly. Well, like I tell people, just make sure you're not riding dirty because they'll try to find anything that they can. When I see y'all, I say, what y'all got a camera crew with y'all tonight? He said, oh no, that's somebody else that's doing something. I was like, oh.
I record them because they do dirty stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
They do dirty. They pulled me over last week and gave me 4 tickets just because I was wearing this vest.
They can't do that.
Same thing. They said I didn't stop at the stop bar at the light. I came to a complete stop. They said I stopped past the stop bar.
And that's why I told him down there, I say, listen, you didn't see that car in front of me? He said, no, I didn't. I say, how did you see me but didn't see the car that was in front of me? I say, the car in front of me did a legal turn, period. And you didn't see that? He cut across the median and went that way when he wasn't supposed to. But you see me? Make it make sense.
They can't. They can't. But like I said, man, just ride clean. Make sure all your stuff in your car.
Just gonna go. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Use your signals. Learn the laws because they will use everything against you just to try to hem you up. All right? All right, bro. I'm glad you're good, bro.
All right, man.
All right, drive safe, all right? Yeah, man. Take care.
All right.
Well, you heard that. He says that there was no weed baggie in his car prior to being pulled over. Is it true? Is it not true? Who knows? You know, he didn't really say whether or not, or he didn't really mention that until I mentioned cops like to plant illegal evidence in people's cars. Then he said, yeah, I think they planted it. But from what he's saying about how they didn't want to let him see what they saw in his car, I tend to believe him that they planted that weed baggie. So they plant a weed baggie and then they let him go. Why did they let him go? This camera is why they let him go. This camera is why they let him go. So, you know, like I told the gentleman, may everybody ride clean, ride clean. Don't give them a reason to pull you over, and certainly don't let the cops search your car for any reason. That being said, I'm out, on to the next.